The Acting for the Camera class is really designed to get students out working in front of the camera. It teaches them poise, what to do in front of the camera, what to wear. A lot of the material in the class is geared to be able to use it in their arsenal when they go to a commercial audition. So a lot of the students who pass through this class actually want to make a living in front of the camera. The class also is designed to help filmmakers know what it's like to be on the receiving end of their directions. So they know how to take direction as far as the blocking, how to put together scripts, how to approach a script analysis, how to build a character. So it's really also designed for filmmakers to know what it's like to be an actor. When you work on a regular proscenium stage, you have to throw it to the audience. So you assume there's a lady in the back row who can't see very well, can't hear very well. So the performance is bigger and it has to be thrown out to the audience. Whereas in front of the camera, you adjust your performance according to the frame. So if it's a medium shot, you have a little less wiggle room. If it's a tight shot, you can only lift an eyebrow or flick your eye. So it's a lot about relaxation and just being, as opposed to throwing the performance out, so you can do a lot more. I picked the monologue for Paul because I wanted to bring out the dark side in him. It's a piece that is a little advanced, it's got some very graphic images, and it's a particular character that everybody seems to know, but so he's got to put his own spin on it. And he has to really break it down into beats, which are working sections, a change of thought, intent, or action, and really figure out what does he want to do, what do I want. He wants you to sign on the dotted line, and he wants your soul. So yes, we'll see what he does to get your soul.
We're here for you 24/7, 365, including holidays, and especially Christmas and Easter. It's time to start living.
If they're just learning how to use a shovel, then we teach them how to dig a hole.
The horticulture department. What is it? Where am I? If you're like me, you might not even know the horticulture department even exists. So maybe now's a good time to learn a little more about this hidden gem at CCSF.
Listen to what the flower people say.
Horticulture is the decorative use of plants, as opposed to agriculture, which would be growing plants for food. The department has been part of CCSF, City College, for 65 years. We teach people how to use plants in landscapes, in urban landscapes in particular, and we teach students also how to maintain the landscapes that they install. We do everything that we can to be environmentally friendly. We're a vocational training program or a career technical education program, and so all of our classes have huge hands-on elements. We actually have about 3.5 acres that our department maintains, and that we teach students lots of different topics on. We need a little more space than many departments because we have large equipment like tractors that we have to teach people how to drive. For horticulture, the possibilities are endless, from writers and publishers to people who design landscapes. There's also jobs such as arborists or tree surgeons. It's the same thing, synonymous. And people who work in parks here in San Francisco or in other cities.
Listen, it's something just for you and me.
horticulture at work. Hands-on. It's right there.
Thank you, Stephen, and thank you, City College, for taking some time to learn about the horticulture department. Maybe sometime you'll drop by here and take a little time to smell the flowers.
KCSF, your community, your radio. Thanks for joining us today. This is the American Roots Music Show. Every Thursday from 1 to 3, you can tune in online or on your smartphone. All you need to do is go to tunein.com and type in the KCSF call letters, and you can listen to us on the go, anywhere, or in your car.
Turn it up loud.
College radio, so it's still eclectic, it's still very much fairly a free for all. You get to show up and it's different from hour to hour.
It's state of the art. We have a station that runs 24 hours a day. Different students do different kind of programs here. We're pretty tough in terms of the way that they do the programs. They have to pretty much be what they will be once they leave here. Students are very good with that. They like the fact that it's their station, the fact that they run the station, the fact that the programs are good, and the fact that the world can hear them.
What you gonna do when you get out of jail? I'm gonna have some fun. What do you consider fun?
To pass the class, they have to become proficient in the areas that they are assigned to. They have to learn how to become communicators, how to relate to an audience. For news people, we're looking for them to learn how to put a story together, how to put a news program together, how to really get the best news of the day and to transmit that within our programming. And for management people, we're looking for them to learn the skills of how you handle a group of creative people. How do you make them all operate as a team to make the station work well?
The goal of the station is to provide students an outlet to start learning about the radio industry. And the radio industry, just like any industry, is all about how much passion you put into something. And what's so great about this station, it's a student-run station. So it's all about the students and all about how much effort the student directors and leaders put into the radio station, and then compartmentalize that to the rest of the staff that works in the radio station, either as first-time students or as returning students.
My name is Mitchell Palacio. I teach at City College of San Francisco. I teach the judo and jiu-jitsu classes here. The benefits of judo and jiu-jitsu and the martial arts is huge. You learn perseverance, you learn how to work with each other, and your total enrichment is the development of the whole being. Every person who has taken the judo and jiu-jitsu classes come out as a different person because you learn your limitations and your expectations are met. We have the opportunity to teach very, very traditional. The judo, jiu-jitsu, and taekwondo classes come from a rich background, and we can afford to spend time in teaching history, tradition, and etiquette along with our techniques. Whereas you go to commercial dojo, unfortunately, is for profit. They have to make some money and to pay rent, so everything's in a faster process. So for you to move up to the rank is more important than for you to acquire knowledge and application skills. In the beginning judo classes, we are taught the foundations of how to do kazushi, which is the off-balancing, how to apply the kazushi by moving the different body parts and thus throwing your opponent to the mat. At the end of every semester, we have a tournament. On the Saturday, the first week of every semester, this semester will be May 15th or May 5th. We will have a jiu-jitsu tournament in the afternoon starting about 3 o'clock. And on Sunday, we hold one of the largest tournaments in the state of California, where we have about 400 contestants and about 1,000 people watching the contestants here at City College.